You are the average of the five people you spend the most time with. Now, you've probably heard that quote, and the funny thing is, when I think about the people that I know for the most part, it's actually kind of crazy how for the most part they are literally very similar to the people they spend a lot of time with. And it's crazy because their lives, that just the way they live their lives are so similar in terms of the way they act, the way they react to certain things, the way they handle certain situations. It's just very common. It's just very similar. The point is, if you want to be successful, you have to go past these people. You have to move on from them. Let's be honest. None of these people that you're with are as invested in this idea of self improvement and success as you are. That's the truth. And even though you think that having them around you is not really going to cause you any harm, it's almost like it won't cause you problems, but it's like having this invisible rope that's just pulling you back, and it's not going to let you move forward because that random day you that guy got, oh, you want to go hang out at the club? Oh, you want to vape? Bro, it's not going to hurt you just one time. The random night, they call you up for a drink, they trash for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And these small things, it's not going to, you may think, okay, I'm on my own path, they're just my friends, their habits has nothing to do with me. But trust me, without you knowing, subconsciously you will get influenced by it. You're going to have that odd day, when people, they're calling you out, to go somewhere and do some nonsense, and you're actually sitting and be like, no, I actually have stuff to do, but they somehow convince you to go anyway. As much as these people may be close to you, you have to give importance to yourself, because the thing is, right, your future self depends on what you do right now. Whatever you're doing on a daily basis right now is what will determine the outcome of your future life. You have to prioritize your future self or your current self. Which one are you going to give more importance to? Are you actually going to prioritize living a possibly much better life in the future, or just giving into temptations for doing pleasurable things now? I did this in 2022. I wasn't even on self improvement or anything, but the people that, especially in school, that I was with, I could it like I didn't even have the idea of achieving success or wanting to become this great guy or anything like that. But I knew that these guys are not a good influence on me. The habits, I don't even want to mention the habits that a regular teenager at the age of 15, 16 is going to do. I think you kind of know it. Like, I don't need to mention it. And I did not want to be around those people. That was not for me. I did not like that. I wasn't into that. And then I just got rid of it. And thankfully, most of it was in school. And thankfully, I don't have to freaking step foot into that place ever again. And this could honestly happen even to a girl that you meet. Let's say you're attracted to some girl, and then 6 months down the line you realize, oh, she's gained a bit more weight, she's scrolling on TikTok half a day, she doesn't care about anything, she doesn't take care of herself, and you have progressed humongously over this 6 months period of time, and you look at her with disappointment and you're not even attracted to her anymore. Are you going to still be with her just for the sake of it? Or are you actually going to realize that, look, man, I've stepped up my life. There are better quality women out there for me. Am I going to get rid of her? I know it's tough, but you have to make that bold call. You have to. You can't spend time with the people who are in a completely different place and path to you are. The best you can do is show people that there is a way to a better life in the future. And honestly, let's be honest, most people know how to actually work towards that, but they're not going to do it. Why? Because they just don't have the hunger for it. They're living a comfortable enough life. They don't want it bad enough, and when they don't, it's unfortunate, but you gotta let them be. You can't force people to do something. Whatever they choose to do is their choice, right? You show them the way, that you show them, okay, look, there's something like this, and yet if they say, no, I don't want this, then that's their choice. You can't force them. But what you have to do is cut them off, move ahead in your own life, and I promise you, you will meet better people. You will meet more like-minded people that are actually interested in the same things as you are. So yeah, stop spending time with crappy people.